This is going to sound really arrogant of me to say this, but I knew exactly what was going to happen. I could predict it like the lottery numbers of last week. And that is the fact that as soon as we find out Starmer's talking about giving the vote to 16-year-olds, all of the social commentators everywhere, all of those that talk about voting and talk about, you know, the way the system works, have come out, jumped on their soapboxes, been derogatory about our young in a way that says, you know, they've not lived, they're stuck on their mobile phones, they haven't got a job, they don't know how the world works, they've been spoon-fed a load of lefty nonsense in the education system for years. And is this truly going to backfire? What, you know, not calling anyone out in particular, but I predicted that would be the reaction. That's why I did the video I did before, to try and talk rather than criticise. And that's the point, isn't it? I was thinking about this the other day, you know, and with this channel, and there are others like me as well, what we do, we react to news. We have a moan about the news, and then we tell everybody why it should be different, or it was no good working like that in my day, kind of thing. And what does that actually achieve? It achieves absolutely nothing. I'll tell you for why. Because governments, those in power, and everybody else will just do what they like anyway. Now, if you recall, those that look at the manifestos, this thing about giving the vote to 16-year-olds is actually a manifesto promise. If you look at TikTok and all that sort of thing, with where all the teenagers hang out, one of the biggest political stars on TikTok is Nigel Farage. So this is going to backfire spectacularly for him, Starmer, I mean. So instead of moaning about things and criticising things, I wonder sometimes, do we need to use our platform in another way, where we try and influence, try and guide, try and advise, and say, you know, this is happening because if you react in that way instead of this, maybe we can steer this whole thing towards a better avenue, towards a better world. Instead of moaning and achieving nothing, which is something I'm very good at, moaning, just ask the wife, we could get to something a little bit more appreciable, you know. I don't know what you think about that. I mean, I'm going to carry on doing my videos the best I can, but I just wanted to come on and say that this whole thing, it was predictable. When you get older, you develop a little bit of arrogance, I suppose, in that, you know, oh, these young, they're no good, blah, 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 blah. But let's just think about it a little bit more. Anyway, I'm off. Let me know what you think. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. This is the long video I did about voting or giving the vote to young, and really trying to talk to them and say, you know, think about what you've been given. Anyway, I'll talk to you soon. Toodaloo.